It's too much for me. Every now and then I wanna let go, but I guess this the way that love should feel. Yeah, I swore I'd leave. See no red flags, get my eyes closed. Things might get toxic.
Shut alive.
Angel disguised as the devil. That ironic. Had the choice to go, but girl, I'd rather stay. Though you get on my nerves, my last nerves. My girl, she's bad for me, but she's still mine. Just to feel the rush, just to feel the poison, poison, poison to me. Feels so good, she's dangerous, but I like it. This toxic love, I'll take it to the cake. I like pulling me in, magnet. How can I leave? Just a masterpiece, little mischief, low-key crazy, but she can't hide it. Angel disguised as the devil. That ironic. Had the choice to go, but girl, I'd rather stay. Try to think I'm crazy, but keep loving my baby. Even though she's bad for me, but she's still mine. Just to feel the rush, just to be that girl is poison, 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 poison to me. Feels so good, she's dangerous. Yeah, but she's still mine. I don't care what they think, but she's still mine. We can get crazy, but she's mine. Say what you want, she's still my baby. Yeah, she's mine. We don't care what they think, but she's mine. We can go get crazy. Angel disguised as the devil. That ironic. Had the choice to go, but girl, I'd rather stay. Try to think I'm crazy, but keep loving my baby. Even though she's bad for me, but she's still mine. Just to feel the rush, just to be that girl is poison, 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 poison to me. Feels so good, she's dangerous. Yeah, but she's still mine. I don't care what they think, but she's still mine. We get crazy, but she's mine. Say what you want, she's still my baby.
She can't go a day without Chris, days without Chris. I can't get enough. I can't get enough. I can't get enough. I can't get enough. Man, tryna find one, maybe more than one. If she got her eyes, toe, and thigh, she don't like no
Shit alive.
brother, so I talk a little while. Forget my dirty mind. Ooh, show me your smile. Throw the way y'all dancing to me. Get ready for my show. You post it and you tell me at Chris just so I know. You got a meet and greet. Try show me your support. All the girls saying what they gon' do if they see me. I don't know. No disrespect to ASAP, but if I see Riri, I don't know. Yes or no, you go with me. I know so pretty soon you'll see. I play LA, NYC, I never get enough. Never get enough. You Front row with your mob going crazy, crazy. You, girl, you my favorite lady. I can't get enough of you. I can't get enough of you. Riri, I'm needy, know that I'm dreaming. So sleepy, the girl that I like, she be wearing her Fenty just to sleep in. She got that silk on, chilly.
Share the live.
Ooh, I'ma find you, yeah. Ooh, matter of fact, where I'm at. Bad, ain't nobody better. Worth a couple bill. Riri so for real. All the girls say what they gon' do if they see me. I don't know. No disrespect to ASAP, but if I see Riri,
share the live.
yes or no, you go with me. Pretty soon you'll see. NYC, I never get enough. Front row with your mob going crazy. Look for you, girl, you my favorite lady. I can't get enough of you. I can't get enough. I can't get enough. Oh, Riri. Riri, yes or no, you go with me. Pretty soon you'll see. NYC, I never get enough. Front row with your mob going crazy.
Share the live. We on in 1 minute.
Truth be told, King Diamond, vintage in the zone. Real talk, no cap, just truth be on. It's real, we say that now, let's get truth be told, King Diamond, vintage in the zone. Real talk, no cap, just truth be on. It's real, we say that now, let's get no. Truth be told, whether he drops smooth and the vibes unfold. True trolls in the track, I got some spoken from eyes, one space, still love in the fold. Truth be told, we speak from the soul, no lies, just bold. High takes, no breaks, let the combo roll. If you feel it in your spirit, let the whole world know. Say it loud, say it proud, truth be told. Right here, right now. Ooh, we speak what we know, let the truth.
We're back.
Hi.
Then or not, it's back.
What's up, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Granny, Glam?
We in the building. Back like we never left. Kel, where the hell at you? I sent you the link, Kel. You got lost. Where you at? You in Utah, nigga? Come on, man. Get it together, man. Where you at, brother? We in the building.
Make sure y'all
What are you doing over there?
pop over here and like the video. If you don't Pause. Good evening.
What's up, yo? I'm in the building. Yeah.
Hey.
We in the building. Another day, another live. Isn't it great to be alive, to do it live?
Oh, hell yeah.
To be live.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Nobody can do anything to y'all here in your home, so you don't got to worry about it, all right? Whatever you can say.
That's not true.
Well, you make somebody get to that.
Damn it.
Let me see. Let me look through
We in our homes. We safe.
No, let me look through my window real quick.
People don't be safe in their homes.
Considering we're podcasting, we're giving out to the people. That's what he means. Like, yeah, not just people. As we do.
That's why he said let him look out his window. It's not what he meant.
Do.
I mean, a sniper man shooting like to my.
Yeah. For doing the podcast, speaking to the people.
Just wanted to speak to the people. I didn't mean any harm. I didn't mean to offend nobody.
You know what I mean? Don't shoot me.
There's a lot of evilness going around here. So.
It is. It is sad. But
Florida, you know, Florida would have said if she was here, yo.
Damn!
Florida saying it now. She with him.
Damn!
Maybe not with him, depending on who you ask. We in the building. Welcome back, everybody. Please share the live message. Please, it's very important you like the page. Please like the live, subscribe, and share it. Please get it out to the algorithm. We here, we do this. We the hottest. We the freshest, and it's new. Let's get it popping, man. Let's get it. We in the building, man. Let's get it. Let's not been wasting any time.
It's not.
Let's do the introductions. Let's get it popping. Huh? No.
Are we munching on something? Snacking again?
You know, this nigga. He wasted the show to eat.
Okay.
No, I wasn't. Oh yeah, to see how much weed I got left.
So he'll be munching later after the week.
Okay. I am Dana. I'm not AKA Vintage Opulent.
I mean, vintage is a word that's you got to look it up. And I say it in my special. It means like rare, one of a kind. It ain't like no bullshit. It's like vintage, like vintage. Yeah.
I'm just asking a question.
Yeah. It's like a good thing.
Dang, baby.
Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Calcutta in the building. Another day, another hour. Let's do it, baby.
I don't know if we can keep dancing to this shit.
Muchas gracias.
Any immigrants talk about Kirk dying, y'all getting deported. No, he really said that though.
Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh.
Always a pleasure when the moderator steps in the building. Like always, she's always Granny always on time. She be here before us. Believe that? Like she's really on time. She believes in this brand. She loves this brand, and she's going to make sure we do what we got to do. But Granny, I thank you for coming through, man. I thank you for showing love and always moderating like you always do. Granny, you never kicked nobody out yet. I don't know why. Well, nobody said anything reckless. I'm surprised you ain't kicked Leo out yet. Leo ass, we say it's crazy.
Leo don't say nothing bad enough.
She kicked me out yet. God damn it.
She'll kick us out.
She'll kick me out yet. I wait.
Granny will kick us out.
I am waiting.
Granny don't kick nobody out yet. No, let let's build the room for us.
Let me live. Come on, let me live.
We in the building, man. Cali style. Let's get it.
California.
I mean, maybe I'm supposed to throw it up.
Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Right. Yes. Let's all remember what today is.
September 11th.
No, I just said it's Thursday. It's no other day.
Yeah.
It's 9/11. We're gonna say rest in peace to people that lost their lives.
Lamb is stupid.
You know anybody alive? You know anybody that was in their building?
That nigga said it. My dad went down after to work down there, and he had to stop work after.
You think? There's no building to work at.
No, nigga, people got relocated. I got relocated to Brooklyn.
Where?
Yeah.
Were you happy? Because you were close to
No. He went to help after because he worked for MTA.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I worked in. Well, go ahead. Do your introduction now.
I did my introduction.
Wow. I'm high.
Not to yourself. You told the truth already.
Both of y'all. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. It's too early for this shit. It's too early.
Didn't seem so. I think she's right.
I didn't hear him. Excuse me. I didn't hear it. But I used to work at it had to be my favorite job. It was my first time managing a restaurant, Zando Cozy's. So Zando was the cafe part and Cozy's was the sandwich part. They still have some. I think there's one on Broad Street, one on Vesey, and one on 34th somewhere. But they're like down south and shit like that mostly now. Since September 11th. But We made bread. We made our own bread, pizza, all kind of shit or whatever. But when we were on the lobby floor, and we were directly across from Century 21, and like we just felt like a boom or some shit like that, and we kind of thought for whatever reason that it was like one of the trucks that was delivering to Century 21. Like the lights shook, the fucking the glasses that we had over the bar, some of them shits fell. But turned on the news or whatever, they said it was a plane. They locked the fucking door. They didn't unlock the doors to let us out until the second plane hit. So that was
you was down there with Cheryl. Cheryl stuck down there too.
People were really like what you see on TV is what really fucking happened. People was jumping out of windows. It was blood all over the place. We all had debris on us. There was daycare centers in there, and just to see those little babies running, it was a weird, crazy.
It was a crazy day.
Yeah.
Cheryl walked all the way home from down there. Yeah, she walked all the way home, bro.
Everybody had to. Everything
stopped.
That
was crazy. Crazy day.
2 years after. But for 2 years, I didn't take the train. I didn't go in tunnels. I didn't go in elevators. I couldn't do like small spaces. I couldn't do anything that was enclosed. So I had to get relocated to the Brooklyn store in Brooklyn Heights.
Yeah, I had surgery 2 days before. I had my tonsils taken out, so I couldn't even talk or nothing. So I'm watching the TV now 2 days later, and I'm watching regular TV, and then they cut it off, and just to see the plane, I couldn't even have no emotions because I had no voice. I was just like a mute, like it was crazy. I was like, wow, this is bananas, man. But rest in peace, all those people.
Rest in peace.
How long? Let me ask a question. I asked it earlier today. How long do we do the remembrance for 9/11? How long has it been? 25 years?
It's been 20,
somewhere?
24 years, 24.
24.
How long do you think we
until no one's left?
Till like, because people, people of the families have died now, you know what I mean?
I mean,
just as a society, we just remember it.
I do think that it's dragging. Like literally, this is something that they I don't know.
It's just a harsh remembrance for me, like of what It's just
I don't know. I'm conflicted because that was like, and being there makes it even more like I feel like do it for however fucking long because I was actually there, but I do feel like it's every year.
I almost forgot. I mean, not to be funny. It just 9/11. Oh man, these people died this day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
But so many, like think about the fucking that people do it. The people that thought they were going to visit their fucking families or on their way to a funeral or a family reunion, going to pick up a fucking baby that they're adopted, just any fucking thing, getting on a plane and the shit being hijacked and going through fucking buildings. And not just one, that shit went through the Pentagon. It was a lot. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, man, I don't know if I've done one of that. I don't know. Would I be fighting on the plane? Maybe, but probably gonna die anyway. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
How you get to the pilot, everything.
With fucking blades.
These niggas on there they had knives. I think I'm gonna have to take a risk.
But you know what? I was watching something and it said that the airplanes were the planes were real because a lot of people were saying that planes didn't hit, it blew up, but it's both shits that happened. So planes did hit, but they said that the bombs came from the fucking basement.
Yeah. They said it was already in there.
Yeah, both of them shit. And when they saying that it was Israel that did the bombs.
Well, the people who was on, I don't know, but people who supposedly just gonna label them terrorists. That's all I can say.
I mean, they wasn't from the country.
I'm not gonna even label them that.
Let's play this. Well, Shout out to the people 9/11 listening to this video, Inside Edition, just to get people up to speed what's going on. And we'll talk about it.
For Charlie Kirk's killer, the shooter took just one shot. And today, authorities released this image of a person of interest. They believe the shooter is college age and threw the murder weapon away in the woods when he made his getaway. Jim Murray is in Utah with the very latest.
This is the person of interest in the assassination of Charlie Kirk. He's apparently attempting to hide his identity under a baseball cap and dark glasses. His shirt emblazoned with the stars and stripes and the slogan, "Land of the Free, Home of the Brave."
That individual appears to be of college age. We are confident in our abilities to track that individual.
Go, run, run! According to reports, his motive appears to be political, since bullets were found engraved with expressions of transgender and anti-fascist ideology. And as the hunt for him intensifies, we're getting a clearer picture of his murderous act. 11:52 a.m. The suspected shooter shows up on campus at Utah Valley University and climbs to the roof of the Losi Student Center.
So there's somebody on the roof right there?
He was videotaped on the roof, lying in wait like a sniper, with a clear line of sight to where Charlie Kirk's tent was set up. 12:15 p.m. Charlie Kirk arrives, tosses hats to the crowd. 12:20, a shot rings out. The conservative activist slumps in his seat and collapses to the ground. Rebecca Hales was 30 feet away and shot this video as she dove for cover.
I was in shock, but I got down. I was with 3 other friends. They disappeared, and then I was getting trampled as we tried to run out.
His bodyguards rushed to help him, desperately trying to revive him, but he was hopeless.
There's literally nothing that can be done in that situation. That was a fatal wound. And I don't care if there was a trauma surgeon at the end of the steps there on the stage. There's very little chance that anybody would have been able to do anything to save his life at that point.
As the crowd flees in panic, Kirk is carried away by his team and rushed to the hospital in an SUV. This video apparently shows the shooter fleeing across the roof.
After the shooting, we were able to track his movements as he moved to the other side of the building, jumped off of the building, and fled off of the campus and into a neighborhood.
The FBI and local law enforcement are still on the ground today, still searching the neighborhood where the assassin was last seen. He ran through here and into these woods where he dumped the murder weapon, later found by police. It's an older model 30-06 high-powered bolt-action hunting rifle.
There wasn't any, no fancy equipment, no fancy tech or anything like that. Very basic, what your average shooter or hunter would use during hunting season shooting deer.
Today, there's anger at the lack of security. Just 6 local police officers and Kirk's small private bodyguard detail. Jeremy and Amy King were in the front row, 15 feet away.
I was actually telling him, where's all the security? Because they didn't scan my ticket. He had his security, but I didn't see any other security. It was just his bodyguards.
But Kirk's close friend, fellow firebrand Steve Bannon, says that's the way he wanted it.
He knew about the security too, because he says, hey, I can't get too much security because it cuts me off from the young people, it cuts me off from the crowd.
You think security would have helped it? I don't think
that's what not that type of security. I just say campus security. I said it yesterday. It wasn't enough around it. There was too many people, 3,000 students. You had to at least, get some police department, nearby police department there.
Yeah, but how would it stop the shooting? They would.
Right. What was that going to do if they were
right? There wasn't enough presence. They could have presence by the building he was walking into. They could have presence by other presence elsewhere on the campus. It would done a lot more. Police presence is vital. You just want one police officer there? No, you want them scanning the whole campus. So you need more people. It's more safety. It's better that way.
Oh, granny.
They'd have treated like the president. They would have been on the roofs.
Well, he wasn't the president.
That's true.
He had his
the president. He on TV every fucking minute. You think?
No, he's on school campuses. He's a debater. That's all he does. You know what I mean? He just goes around.
Regular person, he.
Yeah, he wasn't. He no ill intentions to anybody. He was just a debater. That's what he did.
Well, that's the same man that says that he doesn't see why empathy is a word. He doesn't.
What are we talking about? What clip are you talking about? Which episode did you watch that you saw?
Well, I sent
because I watched it. I watched this whole thing. And those are we gotta watch.
Don Lemon. I mean, was it? I don't know who it was, but I sent it to the chat, and so he said something about he doesn't think that like basically empathy shouldn't exist because if you can't agree or have sympathy with the next person, what they would call your neighbor, then the feeling shouldn't be there.
But there's a reason why he said that. What was the reason?
He also said that Black people were way better during slavery because there was less crime.
What's the problem?
I mean,
what's the issue? What's the issue? What's the issue of him saying that? There's more crime right now. Like, what are we talking about?
So are you saying that it was better during slavery for Black people?
He didn't say. He didn't say. First of all, he didn't say nothing. He didn't say during.
Back and forth, we're gonna go at a time. So just I'm gonna put that out there.
He didn't say during slavery. He did not. I watch this clip all the time. He says during the 1940s, 1950s, 1960s. That's what he said.
Okay, so
during
did you hear
those times.
Did you heard the
nothing about slavery.
Right?
Nothing about slavery.
You heard the conversation between him and a young lady, right? Because listen to the way he was answering. Yes or no? Did you hear the clip between him and
nothing. He didn't mention nothing about slavery. It doesn't. He didn't. I watched his clips many times.
What you said?
Many.
Yeah, but what you say right now, I mean, to me,
it's wait. So you don't wait. Let's come to reality. Let's
you're going to agree with the white man.
No. You see, this is a racist card. This is a racist card that you play. But listen, you don't use your logic. Use logic. You're racist. Your views. Okay.
Making up excuses for this fucking racist ass man. You make.
So he is racist to you. So okay. So he is racist to you. Okay. So all right. Okay, that's your point.
Sympathize.
That's your point.
His wife or
that's fine. That's your view, and that's perfectly fine. So it's people like you that give this country a bad name. This is what I'm saying. This is people. Well, you know what? Get rid of Granny. Get rid of Granny while you at it. Get rid of Granny while you at it. Get rid of her. Get rid of her while you at it. You make
to lose lives.
I'm gonna let one of y'all talk and then we're gonna go to the video.
So there you go. He gave up his life.
Let her talk.
Here you go. Okay.
So
this is how he wanted it. It's okay for people to die so they can have gun rights. So there you go. He said God helped him, or whoever helped him sacrifice himself to.
So let's watch the videos of the man.
So Glamour, this is a person that's speaking that doesn't watch none of his clips. Only goes on what is being seen right now. Doesn't have respect for any man. Doesn't have any respect for any family. So we can't even have it. We can't even have a conversation. Doesn't speak on logic, only emotions, and that's all she's going on. And I'm only going to talk on logic. If you're not a Christian, you wouldn't even understand. If you've never even been to church, you wouldn't even understand this man. So that's you out the door with that. Because you don't even believe in God. So we can't even have that conversation with you. Number two, you don't believe in church, you don't believe in none of that. You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't do none of that. I don't think you even stepped into a church. So that's my whole thing. Number two, he's a
cracker. You finish saying what you're saying. Finish with your logic.
Number two, I can't take information from a person who's not married, never been married, don't have respect for marriage, don't have respect for a man, which he does. He's married, have children. You know what I'm saying? So hello.
She's married now.
Hello. Anyway, you can't take advice from people who work on emotions. You cannot. You can't, and that's all she's going on. Oh, there's racist man. Never looked at one episode, never looked at one clip, nothing. But she's sending out clips that she claimed that she watched, and she could go on basis of that. That is crazy. That is crazy. That's bananas.
Bananas. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to not believe my lying eyes. I fucking heard and seen a nigga say it. I heard him going back and forth with the fucking
You gotta let us speak.
You saying?
You can do this.
I sat there and watched him say the bullshit that he was saying, whether it be clips or not, because I don't follow him and I have no reason to follow him or to watch him. So the only
exactly, this is what exactly I'm talking about.
A fucking clip.
Right. So that's not intelligent. You understand? Or you could. Hold on. When am I going to be? Okay, I got that. Right. So if you don't
I believe in shit,
right. So if you don't, so right here it is. Here it is, Glam. Here it is, Glam. If you don't, here it is, Glam. Here it is, Glam. Here it is, Glam. If you don't follow somebody, how you gonna know about them? You just going on the basis of media. We're not good content creators. We're not good content creators if we're doing that, Glenn. We're not good at this. We're not good podcasters if we're doing this. We're not gonna be good at this if we're just gonna be nobody knows about somebody and just comes up here and just plays clips. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Hold on, one second. That's not good. That's not podcast. That's not good podcasting.
Because he's a white man blazer. So,
yeah, this right. Exactly. That's right. And this is what I'm. There's no.
Let us start getting personal, Kels. I'm telling you right now. Don't let us start getting personal.
I will say what I got to say. You're not going to stop me from saying what I got to say. I'm going to say what I want to say because
don't assume shit that you don't know.
I mean, y'all got to calm down. What the fuck? Y'all, listen, don't unmute me. Y'all got to stop. This shit is, y'all getting personal. This is a show. We working together, all right? Stop this shit. Let's just calm down and let's just do the show. Why are we taking personal shots? Let's just talk.
Glam, I wasn't trying to say nothing. All I was trying to say was my part. That's all I was trying to say. I was trying to say my part, but I never get the chance to say my part because this is a one-sided show. You understand what I'm saying? I can't.
Then let me. Can I talk? Then you saying I'm on you. Then I'm not on. What side am I on?
Bro. I know how we leaning, bro.
How we leaning?
All right. So that's how it is. I'm never gonna be able to say because we're not working as a team, man.
No.
I'm always gonna. I'm never gonna get the opportunity. We're not going to be working as a team if everybody's going to be strifing and nobody gets to get a regular opinion of things. Nobody has to call nobody a racist, and nobody has to do all of that bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Especially we're not informed about a person. Especially we don't watch, if we don't follow and watch clips. It's just the being assumed. You can't assume shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't. This is immature. This immature conversation. That's what gets me upset because we don't have the full information, and we short ourselves to being podcasters if we don't have full information.
All right, so let me speak now. Speak again. Where does she have information? We don't know what information she has. If she don't, you educate her. But at the end of the day, she can say what she wants. You come back with the facts, and you tell her that maybe she can have a different perspective. But at the end of the day, it's her shit to say. What you got to control what she say? You say what you say. I say what I say, and we keep the show going. Let's stop the arguing shit. This is crazy. We looking crazy. Let's stop it. Come on. We better than that. Let's watch some clips, and then we could digest this man's words and make a real assumption about who this man was. Let's educate ourselves then. How about that? Let's watch.
Somewhere that you were trying to get the officer who murdered George Floyd pardon, and I just want to know what your reasoning was about that.
Well, George Floyd didn't die because of the police officer. He died largely because of a drug overdose.
But he had his knee on his neck. And we all saw the video.
But the knee on the neck is actually an approved police technique that police departments taught Derek Chauvin to use. Do you know that George Floyd was saying, I couldn't breathe well before that restraining technique? And
so why'd they use the technique if he already couldn't breathe?
Well, because he was actually resisting arrest, and they had to restrain him. And they restrained him in a way that they were taught to do, which is the knee on the neck technique.
Okay, so when does the technique end? Like when they die? Like he said, he couldn't.
No, I mean the technique ends when the individual stops resisting arrest. His cause of death was not asphyxiation; it was drug overdose. He had
that was a part of it. Like he also had a heart thing, and like he was on drugs, but like he wouldn't have just died if he was standing there. Like they had his.
Well, actually, there's an argument to be made. According to the medical examiner, he was drug overdosing in real time. That it wasn't because of the police officer Derek Chauvin that put his knee on the neck. And he, again, They were taught to do that. According to the Hennepin County Police Department, they teach that as an approved restraint technique. And by the way, this is just a broader point. Our whole country blew up because of this incident, and it was largely based on a lie. Largely based on a lie. We were all.
What was the lie?
The lie is that there was a white police officer that went after a black person just because he was black, and it just wasn't true. He was resisting arrest.
Okay, but he killed him. Like that doesn't.
Well, again, the county medical examiner disagrees. The county medical examiner in the original report.
So then why was he? Why did he get sentenced?
Exactly.
Like,
That's a good
no,
question.
I'm saying.
It's because it was largely a show trial where actually they were not allowed to submit
what
evidence.
Trial?
A show trial. A show trial is an example where you put people on display or a show for a political purpose or political means. And this is an example of that, where Derek Chauvin was not given a fair hearing in this trial. He was not even allowed to use the police training handbook in his trial to show that he was taught to use that restraining technique.
Okay, so what do you want to happen to Derek Chauvin? Like,
pardon.
So he's just free? What is that?
Yes.
What message does that send to like?
It should be. It's a message that you should get an actual fair trial, and that you're not going to get a trial by media.
I saw.
Okay. Vincent, what do you think about based on that clip? What do you think? Does he have a point? I'm just. Does he have a point? No. Does anything he said make sense and logical? Anything he said is even.
It doesn't make any sense to me because, like she said, at what point do you stop? Like, at what point do you stop? And if the man was already saying that he couldn't breathe, is that the only tactic they learned to restrain someone? Because I mean, when they did that man with the cigarettes, the big guy, they put him in a headlock. It's a lot of different ways. Sometimes they hit people with cars, sometimes they shoot them. But what are other tactics that don't help kill people since George Floyd was going through an overdose? Like what there's nothing else that they can do. He was on that man for how fucking long?
You think there was?
Come on, you
agree with the tactics? I don't want to. Do you agree with what he's saying? I'm the tactics. Do you agree with what he's saying? Is he making a point?
As far as what he didn't get a fair trial?
No, just as far as how they handled George Floyd. How did they handle it?
No, he doesn't have a point. There are other ways to do it.
Call from
Nelson.
To accept.
Nelson, what up?
Hi, Nelson.
Nelson, that's where you in. You're in the building. Nelson, you hear us?
What's going on, people?
Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Nelson, what up?
Yes.
Talk to us, Nelson. What's up, Nelson?
Before I get to the bombshell,
you got a bombshell?
I have to enlighten a few people about. Now, again, no one deserves to get gunned down, right? But Mr. Kirk's past own words, that's been well documented, has been ignored by right-wing media. I'm gonna give you a quote. And this is what he said. He said, quote, "Black women like Joy Reid, Ketanji Brown Jackson, Sheila Jackson Lee, and Michelle Obama use affirmative action because they do not have the brain processing power to otherwise be taken really seriously. So they had to fill a white person's slot." End quote. And then he talked about if he had to go on the plane, if he's seen a black pilot, this is what he said about that. Quote, "I'm sorry, if I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, hope he's qualified." End quote.
Damn.
He has said, and there's so many receipts about this.
Mm-hmm.
And it just leads to me to question about a lot of things. Now, again, what I see here is right-wing media not pointing to what he has said. Oh, and by the way, in regards to George Floyd, I do recall, and there are receipts for this too, he called George Floyd a scumbag. A man with a knee on his neck who died. He got called a scumbag. That's craziness. Craziness. But as to the bombshell, Has the person been caught yet? We're still waiting.
We're still waiting. Yeah, and it hasn't been caught. They got some suspects, but nobody's been,
I don't.
apprehended.
Nah. Did you hear the press conference yesterday?
Yeah. But
So in the beginning, they said that they didn't have anybody. Then at the end, the cops that were supposed to be working with the man's fucking security said that they did have somebody. Then when they asked, "Well, do you have a gun?" We can't like. Do you have a gun? Yes or no? Because if you don't have a gun, that means you don't have a person.
I'm going to give you the bombshell. It's on your podcast. This is hitting the news. Hasn't hit the mainstream yet.
All right, now we're gonna sue now.
Well, this is allegedly, okay?
Please say it. Thank you.
That there was a mystery flight supposedly left Utah literally seconds. So here's what's being said. Quote, officials are facing questions for leaving open a Utah airport during a manhunt for a gunman who assassinated right-wing influencer Charlie Kirk. Authorities neglected to close off airspace around the Provo airport, about a 10-minute drive from Utah Valley University in Orem, where the 31-year-old Kirk had been speaking at a political event at the time of the shooting, reported the Daily Mail. Speculation on social media has pointed to a private jet that left the airport shortly after the single shot that killed the conservative activist rang out, the publication reported. Flight tracking data shows the jet left the airport shortly after 2 p.m. and headed south towards the Arizona border before it disappeared from radars. It then reappeared on radars and returned to Provo roughly 1 hour after leaving the airport. End quote.
What?
So they're on a manhunt. So at this time they started that manhunt and they neglected to close off airspace. I don't know. That kind of sounds very suspicious to me.
Exactly. And then where is this man getting in the fucking jet? Where is he getting in a plane at?
Who ordered him a PJ?
Like who? Right. Like this is
the assassin. If he could possibly be away from this area, been long gone. Again, this is all allegedly what's being said here, but they're talking about showing when this private jet left that airport, when it came back, and then through all of this, they're trying to paint this as a civil war against Democrat versus Republican.
Right.
To see this play out, to have this playing out like this, it kind of sounds like to me that Charlie Kirk was sacrificed, and then now they're trying to pit one people against each other,
and they're creating the war.
And then, and on top of that, we have an FBI that is headed by people that are so unqualified. Cash Patel and the other one, Dan Bongino. They're so unqualified. If this happened during the Obama administration or the Biden administration, the assassin would have been caught already. But it's suspicious to me that they go on this manhunt and they start on it and they neglected to close off the airspace to that airport.
Exactly.
And then it comes back and
look at the security. That was probably also why he didn't have that much security.
I think Kells, that's his name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kells should just really hear what I just said. I know he's listening, but it's very suspicious why this airport, they neglected to do this part, and they're on this manhunt, and then it comes back. It sounds like he was sacrificed for something that they don't want the people to know, and now they're turning people against each other. This is not Republicans versus Democrats. This is good versus evil. And this only helps the evil when you have Trump stoking the flames.
Mm-hmm. It's to get to get people off of the Epstein, and then there's probably some other things that they're trying to do so people can't see. So this is going to be the scapegoat.
And let's all remember here The Democrats are not in control of the FBI. We all know who's running the show. So they're going to be on the hook for a lot of questions in regards to what happened at that airport and how this all just, how you can just neglect to do one thing. Because to me, it sounds like the assassin knew where to go in advance and wasn't even worried about anything.
It's got to be something to that because they haven't caught him yet. I mean, he's still on the loose.
What's her name? Pam Bondi. What's his name? To start with a B. And Cash Patel. They put their fucking heads together and they had to try to figure out like what can we do to throw these people off. And this is what they did.
And before we even talk about that very highly suspicious potential fact, is that Trump has put in charge people who are unqualified to lead the FBI.
For every role, though, but definitely for the FBI, yes.
The criminals, they're loving this. They can see this. They can plot stupid crimes because they know that the FBI is not going to catch them. And then they have phones. They can read, and they're seeing this all in real time. To me, it's just that whole thing with the airport. And the thing is that from the airport to that university, it's only a 10-minute drive, according to this.
Oh wow!
It's a 10-minute drive.
And he was long gone. He had they say he had somebody else with him. So while they looking at this guy or tackling somebody else who was naked or some shit like that, this guy is on his way to a fucking jet.
So to me, this is looking like a very highly planned incident. It's just to me, if I were people on Republicans and all this stuff, they should just take the emotion out and just take a step back and think about what I just said. They're on this manhunt and they left that airport open. And they're trying to turn it into a civil war, so we're fighting each other.
Sound very, very
interesting.
So yeah, it does. Nelson,
I'm looking forward to how this all. Yeah, I'm looking forward to how this all unfolds because now here's the thing. Charlie Kirk did have a history of wanting the Epstein files to be released as well.
Oh.
But not too long after that, he retracted. But even though he retracted, he still went on record of wanting that stuff to come out.
See?
So there's probably more that meets the eye when it comes to this story.
Exactly. It's a couple of things that they want to distract people from. And Epstein files is the first one. They about to do some shit.
Nelson, thanks for calling up, brother. We already know you appreciate it.
Thanks, Nelson.
Thanks for the tea. Let's call it the tea. Nelson got the tea. Nelson said, nigga said a PJ out of here. Nigga said he in Bali somewhere.
Yeah, they probably pay him good for that shit. He probably on Epstein's island.
Shit, hold on. Oh, it ain't more than that.
He got in Epstein's jail. Epstein's island.
Oh man, damn. Find this nigga, man. I'm scared. I'm scared.
That was a clean fucking shot. Like
that was a clean shot. That was a professional shot.
That shit. Wow. Did you see the? Did y'all see the original when the blood came out?
The blood? Nah. Why would I didn't want to see?
Yeah, I told you yesterday when I saw it, Glenn.
Huh?
I told you yesterday when I saw it how it went.
That shit looked like a scary movie. Like if his head got cut off or something.
Jesus.
It was just so much blood. I'm gonna send it to you.
I want to see that shit.
You sure?
Well, maybe. Just send it.
Yeah,
send it anyway.
Who
called the hit on Charlie? Need answers.
Who did what?
Who called the hit on Charlie?
We just said it.
To begin, let me express the horror and grief so many Americans at the heinous assassination of Charlie Kirk have felt. Charlie was a giant of his generation, a champion of liberty, and an inspiration to millions and millions of people. Our prayers are with his wonderful wife, Eric, and his beautiful children. Fantastic people they are. We miss him greatly, yet I have no doubt that Charlie's voice and the courage he put into the hearts of countless people, especially young people, will live on. I'm pleased to announce that I will soon.
Give him the threat. Watch out, big on.
That nigga, he's saying all of that for that man, but has he ever said anything about these school shootings and the kids that actually fucking be dying? The kids that just died while they were fucking praying? Does he ever say anything?
Speaking of school, I got this round of applause for being this nigga, and he's white. Think there ain't no more black people doing shit. This little nigga did it right here.
Oh, that was the one from yesterday.
Yeah, it's the one from yesterday. They got him.
I thought he killed himself.
Did he kill himself? Yeah, he took his own life. Okay, they did kill him. Well, he got his own.
Shooting at Evergreen High School. The call came in at 12:24 today that we had an active shooter at the school. There are so many jurisdictions up here, I can't name them, but it's like the metro area just responded. We have 3 people who have been transported to the hospital. Don't know conditions on any of them yet. Hopefully we'll have that for you shortly. What's really important for us to get out is reunification with parents and students. That's happening at Bergen Meadow Elementary. That's at 1928 South Highwan Drive. I don't have a lot more. Please ask questions if you have them.
That nigga's parents should be going to jail, don't you think?
Because of his age?
Yeah, he was young. He was a teenager. I mean, then again, I don't know. And I'm sure he got the gun probably. Well, I'm assuming. I'm sure that wasn't his gun. I don't know if he purchased the gun or it was a gift for it. But I'm sure he might have got it from his parents and maybe brought it to school and started blasting. I don't know. There's a law against, that when you leave ammunition or a weapon open like that and someone uses it to kill a kid, that you can go to jail.
I mean, kill anybody. I do. Probably. It like whoever's gun it is, if whoever is registered to, they need to go and do some time.
Especially when he can't.
Throw all them faggot ass niggas in jail.
Who faggot ass? Who?
That shit. All them faggot ass shooters. Throw them all in jail.
He wasn't a trans. Was that boy trans?
I said, trans or not, he's still a faggot. He's still a faggot ass. He's still a faggot ass.
I agree. But we can't throw them in jail because they're killing themselves. They want
faggot ass motherfuckers out here, yo.
Oh, a little bit. This is crazy.
Nah, a bunch of these niggas, yo.
Yeah, man. That's it. I want to know what this nigga that did the killing of Eric.
White, they be white, fluid, or trans. All the shooting so far. What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. What's his trans want to kill people? When trans become shooters?
What the fuck is going on? Let me know.
Okay, hold on.
Wait, that's something wrong with him.
Yeah, no, I'm just want to say something because I heard this on was it on the radio or was I watching something on YouTube? Whatever it was, the Republicans are saying that it's like some kind of mass trans shooting spree or whatever. Isn't it like just like the last 2? There's no
I got
thing going. I mean, I don't know if this is going to be a new thing where there's going to be other trans people, but let's not act like 98% of these shooters aren't white men. So
they white faggot ass motherfuckers. All of them are white. Ain't nothing new with that. But they faggot ass motherfuckers.
No, I'm saying right, but there was someone that said that it's a mass, like trans people are it's like a big number of them now. All of a sudden they're the main ones that's shooting people, and that's not true. That's
if you go back to the shootings that we had so far in 2025, go to the list, and most of those people were trans or complain fluid.
I got something.
No, wasn't it just like the last 2 or some shit like that?
There's been more than one school shooting this year, right? And there's been there's been a bunch of them.
And there's more, and the majority of those was from trans people.
Yep.
Okay, I got something. Hold on a second. I think Kel sent this. You go.
Inglewood Elementary School had a pipe bomb today. Damn. A scare or a real something went off?
Can we keep the kids home? God damn. Fuck. Get start to homeschool now, niggas. That's gonna be the next move. Like y'all niggas ain't going outside, yo.
We talked about that. Yeah, hey, my kid ain't coming out. He's staying
Y'all
inside.
get no sunlight. Y'all staying home. That's it. That's it.
Oh man, this is accurate, but I don't know if this is accurate, but this is what
you could go back on it. You could go back on it. You could go Google it.
Okay. Google's our friend. It said Denver shooter trans, Aberdeen shooter trans, Nashville shooter trans, Georgia shooter trans, Philadelphia shooter trans, Iowa shooter genuine fluid. It means he didn't give a fuck. He was everything. Uvalde shooter trans, Colorado. There's a lot of trans here. Miranda clay all 15s are a problem. I ain't saying you're not the problem, but you're not this problem. This problem is I don't know what that's just.
Yeah, we don't know what he was. Nobody should be shooting schools, man. I don't know what they're gonna do. Like I said yesterday, can't give the 5-year-olds guns. Ain't gonna look right. Giving the teachers gun, that's a risk too, because we don't know how they gonna act.
I'd rather get the 5-year-olds a gun than the teachers. She just kind of shook. Teachers don't I don't know what to do with this thing. Let's just shoot the chalkboard and shit. I don't know, man. How about just don't lock the school? Like, just lock the school. How do these people get into schools? Close the schools. You can't get out the school, and the school is over. And our police needs to be in front of every fucking school.
Yeah, you just walking in with that gun, like. I saw this system that the teacher had, like the door would close, and it would be like a thick door type of thing, and it kind of swivel, and then it'll protect the kids or something for the person getting it because they can't get in or out. I think they might need some of that, but they wouldn't know what school to put it in. You can't put it in all the schools.
It's crazy, yo. And they pick schools because schools is the easiest.
They definitely need to put it in Colorado because Colorado had a lot of shootings, man.
All right, so this thing says research from multiple organizations confirmed that transgender individuals account for an extremely small percentage of mass shooters, and that the vast majority of perpetrators are cisgender men. I hate that. The exact number varies slightly depending on the criteria used to define a mass shooting, but all sources agree that the number is very low. And what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing Robin from 2025, Audrey from 2023, Anderson Lee, is that the no? 2022, Alec McKinney, 2019, and somebody Mosley from 2018. So, I mean, I don't know.
What did they say about this year?
2025, it said it said Robin Westman.
Yeah, just this year alone.
It just says Robin Westman. Let's see. But how many mass shooters were transgender? So I don't know. But
it's going to be small. They come from a small community, so I can understand that.
But it says that it's a very, 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 very low percentage.
I was just talking about this year. I wasn't talking overall. So you're correct on that.
Niggas,
Amanda Sills posted this. This is kind of harsh. Just like kind of.
Why is it harsh?
Oh wait, you didn't go because she posted it after. Oh wait, but she didn't say. But she posted it after the guy.
Maybe I'm just so calloused by how many actual leaders and good people have been assassinated by state-sanctioned violence for the many years that we have been on this earth that I just can't relate to y'all who are like, well, you don't have to agree with the way someone lives to not agree with them being murdered. Yeah, I do. Because especially if their extermination was literally done in the exact context within which they said others should die. They had no problem with other lives being taken by gun violence. None. And so I do have to agree with how you live in order to care about how you died. I don't know why you don't. You know, maybe I'm just so.
Hold on. Let me just, because Granny found the actual quote. So this man said, Charlie, what is his last name? Kirk. He said that I think it's worth to have a coast of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights. I think life is like the first God-given right that we all, want to fight for and want to have. But he literally died with his own words. His own words. So
Right, and let's extend that. Let's extend that because he also said you have guns to protect life, property, and value. That's what it's for. Nobody, you gotta keep cutting out the quotes because he said more than that. He said more than that. Wait, people gonna start picking and choosing these quotes when they're not watching. I heard the whole thing. He extended it. The guns are for the protection of life, value, and property. We got to extend that. We got to get the whole scenario out here.
Again, but it's not a problem when we have all these mass shootings. If you just do something about the fucking guns, especially the big guns, that's all people are asking for. Nobody's trying to take your fucking guns from you. But why do y'all need these big guns? Why do we need guns like that to be shooting from 200 fucking yards back to be able to cleanly shoot somebody in the fucking neck and hit the right artery for them to die instantly? We don't need any of that.
100%,
That's what he was fighting for. That's what he's
100%.
fighting. That's what he was fighting for.
Legally.
We're not. No. Get out of here. They can say legal all they want, but they know that a lot of these fucking kids are illegally taking their parents' fucking guns.
No. We can't.
So let's not. Come on.
Okay, that's one way. That's one way.
He died fighting for what
That's one way. Okay, one way that by taking their parents' gun, but I think that's a very low percentage of what we're talking about. There's illegal guns on the street. There's more illegal guns on the street than there is. So these kids stealing their parents' guns. You understand? There's a leakage of guns in our country, and that's a problem. It's not to say that we don't have the right to own one. It's just there's a big leakage of illegal gun owners in this country, and that's what happens. You get an illegal, what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, the sniper sniped him out. I don't know if the gun was illegal or not, but it seemed like he was a cop. Seemed like he was a cop. Right. He was an advocate, and that's all right. He was an advocate for Christianity as well. He was an advocate for a lot of things. People are just so focused on this one thing. It's just ridiculous. Nobody looks at the overall picture of his life. And this is it makes for no conversation because all we're gonna get is a bashing segment of this man when he had a bigger life than what we talk about here.
I saw this video was pretty interesting. I want to show it to you.
Mass shooters over the last 10 years.
Too many.
Let me read the context. It said, "Who was the man standing directly behind Charlie Kirk at the moment?"
I saw the other one from the front.
Front? Oh, okay. The man in the front tips his hat. The man in the back shirt behind Charlie makes a strange arm cross finger gesture seconds before the shot. Why would anyone make that gesture? What is a signal? Part of security or something else entirely? This was not a normal movement. The video demands scrutiny. I don't know. I hope someone show the shooting.
There's a lot, right? I'm going to give you some credit. Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not? Not counting gang violence.
Great.
Ooh. Damn.
Andrea, he also didn't care about Black people, and he also felt like the world was a better place during slavery.
Okay, we can have our opinion on it. That's cool.
What you think about that? You thought that was kind of the signals was kind of telling, or you think that was just some random gestures?
That definitely looked like signals. What the fuck? There was mosquitoes and he was scratching.
don't know. I don't know. I'm playing all the videos y'all sent me for this project. It's crazy.
Yeah.
The wellness therapist. Okay, 1 second.
All right, it's been a whole hour on this, man. Like,
yeah, one more. Let me play one. Oh, yeah, you're right. We shouldn't spend a whole hour. Let me play this last clip.
Black Americans are about 13 to 14% of the population.
Yes,
about half of all prisoners are black.
Exactly.
So blacks commit more crimes than whites do. They commit more murders, they commit more arsons, they commit more kidnappings. For example, blacks are 13% of the population and they commit 58% of all the murders.
Okay, let's talk about it. These are obviously racist claims, but I will respond to them as if Charlie Kirk were a reasonable person.
Black Americans are about 13 to 14% of the population.
Yes,
about half of all prisoners are black.
Wrong. Just 38% of America's prison population is black. That's according to the U.S. government. But it makes you wonder why Charlie feels the need to add an additional 12% to the black prison population. Could it be because his bigoted talking points only work if he exaggerates? If Charlie were actually looking for the race that makes up half the prison population in the U.S., he'd look no further than white people at 57%.
Exactly. So blacks commit more crimes than whites do.
Wrong. The word "so" is doing a lot of heavy lifting in that sentence.
Exactly. So blacks commit more crimes.
He's saying "so" as in therefore, as in one.
Black Americans are about 13 to 14% of the population.
Yes,
about half of all prisoners are black.
Exactly.
So blacks commit more crimes than whites do. They commit more murders, they commit more arsons, they commit more kidnappings. For example, blacks are 13% of the population and they commit 58% of all the murders.
Okay. Let's talk about it. These are obviously racist claims, but I will respond to them as if Charlie Kirk were a reasonable person.
Black Americans are about 13 to 14% of the population.
Yes,
about half of all prisoners are black.
Wrong. Just 38% of America's prison population.
In America,
Charlie Kirk said,
we learn about toxic masculinity. We never talk about toxic femininity. Do you agree that there's toxic femininity as well?
I mean, I think it's an unfair double standard.
Why?
Well,
how can femininity not be toxic if masculinity can?
I think that they come from two very different places. I think toxic masculinity comes from a level of misogyny, where I think toxic femininity often comes from a reaction to a misogynistic system, which fundamentally oppresses and systematically oppresses women. And I'm not saying that toxic femininity is a good thing. I'm saying it's a much more understood and valid reaction to a system of oppression versus toxic masculinity, which oppresses.
Okay. So even if I grant you that, are they teaching toxic? Is that term ever been used in a school that you know of?
One is creating a system of
Oh,
oppression.
no, that's your interpretation. No, you can make every excuse under the book that you'd like, but only one chromosome set gets criticized. In America, we learn about toxic masculinity.
In the tweet yesterday that Ketanji Brown Jackson is a diversity hire. She's only there because she's a black woman. You dropped out of community college, my guy. Your skills are being 6'4" and being white. Justice Brown Jackson has a bachelor's degree from Harvard. She was near the top of her class. And she has a Juris Doctor, a JD, from Harvard. That's a law degree for you who never graduated from any college with anything ever. And she was also near the top of her class in that too. Matter of fact, do you even know what a bachelor's degree looks like? You don't? I got you. That's the bachelor's degree, you know, because you never reached that level. You didn't even reach the associate's level, so you don't understand what that is. Let me ask you another question. Gums aplenty. Do you know what a master's degree looks like?
Hey everybody, I'm here in South Korea, by the way, here to park at night. That's the most dangerous thing that I just saw, which was a black cat. No bums, no trying to attack you. It's amazing. Crime is a choice. And here in South Korea, they decide not to put up with crime. I wish you the same.
Lock in, fuck niggas. We about to fact check this shit. First, if you fuck,
I can't take no advice from you.
let me check out that part.
So if you had a daughter and she got robbed and she was gonna give birth and she was gonna live, would you want her to go through that and carry her baby?
That's awfully graphic.
But it's a real life scenario that happens to many people.
The answer is yes, the baby would be delivered.
Oh, okay, great. So that's insane. So if
Can't stand the word empathy. Actually, I think empathy is a made-up new age term that it does a lot of damage, but
Can't stand the word empathy.
Actually didn't go to college. Charlie dropped out of community college. You know the college that he dropped out of had a 100% acceptance rate?
Really?
Yes, I don't understand. That's one thing that I think is hilarious to me is when Charlie says college is a scam, when his career is built off of debating college kids. If college was a scam and did not exist, Charlie Kirk would not have a platform.
That's crazy to think.
So we need to be very clear that you're not going to get gun deaths to zero. It will not happen. You can significantly reduce them through having more fathers in the home, by having more armed guards in front of schools. We should have an honest and clear reductionist view of gun violence, but we should not have a utopian one. You will never live in a society when you have an armed citizenry and you won't have a single gun death. That is nonsense. It's drivel. But I think it's worth it. I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights. That is a prudent deal. It is rational. Nobody talks like this. They live in a complete alternate universe. So we...
A little bit of shit on him.
Where's the one where he was going back and forth with the black girl?
I played that already. Which both the baby?
No, that was a white woman. Maybe.
No, man, you want to get off the subject. You want to say that to me when we get off the subject?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think this guy would have probably said, let him kill me. This is the Second Amendment. It's his choice.
Anyway, well, y'all can go look for it. But yeah, that's when he was talking about racism.
What was the topic? What was it?
It was better back during slavery.
Racism was better back when slavery?
No, he said it was like the world was a better place. There was less crime. Black people committed less crimes.
How can we commit crimes? We fucking.
It wasn't during slavery. He didn't say slavery.
You didn't hear were you listening to the conversation?
It was I listened to this whole podcast. It's from the 1930s, 40s, 50s, and 60s.
When the lady said, and she said, because they were scared, some shit like they were scared because it was during slavery. What the fuck is that? And he's like, that's how you're interpreting it. Like,
He never mentioned slavery.
Y'all could Google it, but that was him on Jubilee. If y'all haven't watched Jubilee,
I think I found it. Hold on. Oh, that's right. You talking about what?
My son been telling me like to watch him on Jubilee, and I just have he's like, Mom, did you watch it? Mom, did you watch it? And I ain't watching. That's not like I was really missing anything because he would have just pissed me off, and I would have probably turned it off anyway.
Senate Republicans blocked the Epstein release in a now vote. Epstein files are not coming out, y'all. Y'all got to get over it.
It doesn't matter.
That would require the attorney.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who's president. They're not coming out. And when they do come out, they're going to be very heavily redacted. So why do y'all want to just have a book full of black fucking lines? Like, it's not, the truth is never going to come out because Democrats and Republicans are trying to save their friends.
Yeah, because they're both in there.
Right. So, I mean, he just, the thing is, his people are going crazy because that's what he ran on. If he would have just kept his mouth shut, then he would have been fine.
He ran on the Epstein file, Donald Trump?
Huh?
Donald Trump ran on the Epstein's files?
Yeah, he was saying that he was going to release them.
So why would he say that if he's not in it? So you got to make, that makes you say, what don't that make you like?
Make you what? Because he knew that he wasn't going to release them. That was a way to get votes.
Okay.
Even though I don't think that he won this honestly, but that was a way. That's why a lot of people said that they voted for him. So
Trump ain't doing anything for the victims, by the way. He ain't give a fuck. He ain't trying to make no.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
I can't do nothing for y'all.
He's busy fucking signing what Kel says look like a Coca-Cola bottle or a Listerine bottle, which is the fucking body, a female body, and his signature is her pubes. But y'all didn't see that.
That was the birthday card. Wasn't it the birthday card?
Yeah.
I showed that the other day.
I know you did, but Kel said it looks like a Listerine bottle.
It looks like a Listerine bottle, like a regular bottle. I mean, we know what it is, and we know what the
Right. We know that it's a body. It's a female body. They even have the two, the under the breasts.
Well, they Trump is a little freaky guy. They really crazy. How they get down. Misogynistic.
Right.
They're gonna be men. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
He thought that he could redact his name out of there, but he was all over the files. So then it became a hoax. He didn't know how many times his ass was inside there.
I'm saying
Epstein was his real friend.
Trump ain't know nothing about that. He didn't mention that card. He said, I got nothing to do with that. I know what y'all talking about.
Exactly.
Trump said, "No, my niggas said it. I ain't."
Shit, niggas gonna do anything. Niggas will do anything in desperation, bro. Niggas will do anything when they desperate. This is not even good for y'all Democratic Party because y'all don't have no chance when his term is over. This don't even look good for y'all. Yo.
What?
None of this. The Charlie Kirk getting shot. If it was a Democrat that did, probably a Democrat did that shit. Faggot ass motherfucker.
Probably the Democrat did that. Probably. You don't know. And the two people
what are you shooting for?
tried to shoot Trump.
What are you getting at? Why are you jumping down my throat for? Why are you jumping down my throat? I didn't even get to say anything. A liberal leftist, a faggot ass liberal leftist did that shit. All right. And y'all faggot ass Democrats and leftists is not gonna have a chance when this term is over.
Who's y'all?
The leftists, you way on the left. So you two, you way on the left. You on the left. You on the left because you're not on the right. So you on the left. If you're not on the right, you on the left. So you two, y'all ain't got a chance the next 3 years. Get y'all shit together and stop all this crying and whoremongering and bullshitting that y'all be doing. Y'all ain't gonna have a chance. JD Vance gonna be right in there. He gonna slide right in there.
You're assuming that the person is a Democrat?
Y'all ain't gonna have nobody. No, I ain't assuming it is. I ain't assuming. I know it is. I know it's a faggot ass motherfucking liberal. I know it is. I know it's a leftist. I know it's a faggot ass leftist. I know it is. It's a faggot ass leftist. It's a faggot ass leftist. It's a faggot ass Democratic leftist. That's who did that shit. Yeah. That's who did that shit. Because there ain't no Republican. People who are against God, which is Democrats. If we talk against with Democrats, love to transphobe and LGBT. If we speak against any of that, who you think it is? A Republican? No, it's a Democrat. What are you talking about? Faggot ass Democrats. Pussy hole.
Responded to what?
Pussy hole motherfuckers.
What she said? They
responded to what?
I guess to the death.
Yeah. Huh?
Maybe to the death.
Exactly. These niggas is wishing death to motherfuckers and all that. Man, fuck all that motherfuckers.
You can't wish death.
Faggot ass motherfucker. Faggot Don Lemon, that faggot ass motherfucker. Him too. That faggot ass Don Lemon motherfucker. Him too. Go burn your ass somewhere. Go burn your ass somewhere, nigga. Go burn your ass, you faggot Democrat. You faggot ass Democrat. Go burn yourself. This nigga jumping up in. Yo, Glenn, this nigga jumping up and down like a fucking clown. Yo, burn that motherfucking ass, yo, you faggot ass motherfucker. Get out of here, Don Lemon, you faggot ass motherfucker. Yo, you a shameful black motherfucker, nigga. Don Lemon, get the fuck out of here, yo. Faggot ass motherfucker. Get out of here. Nobody nigga praise death and shit. Faggot ass Democrat.
Yo, when Don said that?
That nigga was celebrating. Don said, you could go see that. That niggas wish death on people, man. Where did you go? She left.
You being too phobia, yo. You gotta relax a little bit. The man was targeted and killed.
Glamour, it just ain't me. I mean, come on. I be quiet, and when it's time for me to talk, I get jumped in. Like I can't do that, bro.
Yeah, but
I don't even get to finish what I say. I'll be like, yo, let me just finish what I'm saying.
You want to give that word? You gotta be
Call from Granny.
You gonna get canceled, nigga. Granny, what up?
What up?
What up, Granny? What up? What up? What up? What up?
Yeah.
I'm sure you got something to say to Kel, so I'm sure you do.
Yeah, sure.
No, I you know what? I'm not mad at Kels. Look. I'm not mad at Kels. I see his passion. I'm watching his passion. I see his face. I know he feels this deeply. I know he does. I can see it on him. I'm saying the statistics show it's been mostly right-wing people who are doing these shootings, these political shootings. It's very slim margin of the left wing to be shooters. And I'm Kel, I've seen your passion.
You know, Granny got receipts.
I believe you. But that's what I pulled up. I tried to put it in the comments, but it made me break it up because it was too much to put in there. I looked it up, and that's what it came up. So the chances of this man being a leftist is slim. I'm not saying it's not impossible, but it's slim. And the fact that people like me are getting death threats telling me that my son is going to get his school blown up because I speak against Trump. I didn't even say nothing about that man. That young man, the father of those children, I felt wrong for speaking on that man. I didn't post nothing about him except for this is a young father and his children don't get to have their father, and that's messed up. That's what I posted about that man.
But you said he wasn't a Christian. You said he wasn't a Christian either. I don't think we should.
I didn't say that so on there. I said that in here. I said that in here to you guys. But I didn't say out there. But I've been watching that young man for a long time. He's been out there for a few years.
Yeah,
we got receipts, signs, veracity.
He started when he was in his 20s. He's only 31. He started about his campaign maybe when he was 23 years old, or something like that.
Yeah, he was in his 20s. Yeah, he was young because I didn't even remember him getting a wife and kids. I was like, God dang,
right.
all that part.
Right.
But I remember when he started.
Exactly.
And I like debate. I like to watch debate.
And that's what he is. Yeah.
I didn't agree with a lot of what he said, especially coming from my background. I was like, this is not what a Christian was supposed to be. A Christian is supposed to love. And in love, even when you disagree with somebody like LGBTQIA+, you're supposed to bring them in and teach them with love and show them by example how to be. And you embrace them. You don't ostracize them and tell them that they're an abomination. You bring them in love. And the Old Testament that I read said men laying with boys is the abomination. Not anything about homosexuality. That was about pedophilia.
I don't know what part of the Bible you've been reading, Granny, but it sure is in there, the Bible, because you're talking past this kid right now. So I can't let that pass. It doesn't never mention boys. Boys is not even mentioned.
You're talking about the American Bible. You're talking about.
I can open the Quran. I can open up the New International Version. I can open up the King James Version. I can open up the New Word Version, and it's all the same.
King James is not the original version. King James
right. I'm just telling you, I can open any. I could open up the Quran. I could open up.
You got Heisberg.
I don't know what Bible you're reading with men and boys. I know some, but that's never it. That's
not from a binded Bible. That's from the scrolls, and that's what I learned at Bible school.
We can never. God will never ever say men with boys. Men. God protects children first of all. That's number one. Right. We men corrupt each other. It's always men, and it's always been stated that it's men with men or woman with woman. They never said that child or a little boy, a little girl. It's never mentioned, and it wouldn't be logical to even say that. So the sin is. So you're telling me the sin. You're telling me pedophilia. You're telling me pedophilia with men and boys is a worse sin than the men and the men. You telling me men on men is not a sin, but the men with the boys is a sin. You see that right there, that's a warped sense of thinking, because that boy is still a male, and so is that man.
But the part, if you read that whole scroll, that whole part is talking about being against pedophilia, because they thought it was wrong even back then to sleep with children.
Pedophilia is wrong all the time, and so is
another boy as he would a woman.
But how about the story of Lot, Sodom and Gomorrah? We're gonna pass that as well, where the gay guys, where the homosexuals went up to Lot's house and didn't ask for their daughters, but asked for their sons, they grown ass sons.
That had to do with the angels coming down and intermixing with the humans.
Right. You understand? Right. That was part of it. That was part of it. Yes. That's part of it. But we can't. I'm not gonna sit here and, I would never teach my boys, my sons, that it's cool. It's that men. I would never. That's just me.
You don't have to. You don't have to, Kel. I wouldn't expect. What you would do is if your child comes to you and says, "Daddy," you love and acceptance, and you teach by example.
Granny.
Right.
Right.
She got on this because of she made the statistics, but she's correct with the statistics. I was only talking about.
I was saying, why do you think Kel got so much hate for homosexual people?
Hold on. Time out. Granny, I want you to listen to me, Granny. Hold on one second.
It's recorded, so
I could only talk about this if I know what it is. I have a brother. He is not straight. I'm not ashamed to talk to him about certain. I'm not.
I told you I didn't.
You understand? And he knows my stance. And there's certain things that he wouldn't open the Bible and even come out his mouth. You understand? He knows what the borders are. I mean, he's very logical in certain things. He tells me things of reality, and that's why it's so easy for me to talk. And I'm not talking against you. I'm just talking about what I know. You understand? I talk about the diseases and.
You're talking about what you were taught. Yeah.
No. That's not what I was taught, because my dad didn't teach me that. My dad didn't teach me that at all. I didn't teach my sons, and my dad didn't teach me. It's what I learned from him, and what I learned from society, and what I could do and open up a book when it comes to science. That's nobody teach me nobody taught me a thing.
What science said that men can't be together?
And I'm never gonna go away from science. You understand?
Somebody going away from science because ain't anybody reading that book, because niggas is doing niggas.
I'm never gonna go away, because that's not an issue you can fight. You can't fight that issue.
So you saying scientists say that you have to be with a man if you
no, a man is a man and a woman is a woman.
No. We're not disputing that. That's always the
science don't say that.
Oh well.
Go ahead, science don't say that either.
Let her talk, Kel.
Science is not saying that, but there is a scientific reason why there are a lot of why there are transgenders, and that has to do with a lot of these transgenders have more chromosomes and stuff of the other.
No way, Granny. I'm not gonna sit here and have you try to debunk science and chromosomes. It's XX and XY, and that's it. You cannot debunk XX and XY. Are you serious? Are you going to have an adult conversation with science of XX and XY, boy and girl? You can never debunk that. Nobody is born with more chromosomes unless let me tell you, if you're born with more chromosomes, that means you have a disease. That means you have a deformity. That means you have you have intellectual disabilities. If you're born with one less chromosome or one more chromosome, there is something wrong with you. Well, definitely. It's factual.
Yeah, let me tell you.
Let us speak.
My daughter that is now my daughter, He has extra. He was born both. Okay? And she chose to be a she.
Now, Granny,
let her speak. Let her speak.
And when they tested her, she had more hormones and everything of the female gender. So she went that way.
Now, Granny, I'm going to agree with you with the all right, you're telling me. Okay.
Let her talk. Go ahead, Granny.
No, he's good. He's good. I finished. I said.
You're telling me you have a child that was intersex. I don't include intersex into this. It wouldn't be a fair game for them. So if your child was intersex, I can't say anything about that because yes, one chromosome, either the female or male hormones are going to be imbalanced. So of course, yes, you're going to have to choose one. But I'm not talking about your pathway. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about when you're born male and when you're born.
It's not.
I can understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying, if you're born male or if you're born female, you have the same set of chromosomes, XX, XY, and that's it. If it's an abnormality, if you are born with more, and it was an abnormality.
And that's what I'm trying to explain to you.
No, I get that, but you're not telling you only telling me that now.
They're not cool. They're not fully like my daughter. Some of them only have the extra hormones and chromosomes, and that's why they're confused because they're like, I'm being told I'm this, but I'm feeling this because they have those extra hormones and stuff. The extra. What do you call it? I can't think right now, but you know what I mean.
Just extra testosterone and extra estrogen. It's one or the other, and I totally understand what you're saying.
And that's why they come out that way. That's why they are that way. So are we?
No. We can't.
I'm not talking about the fake ones. I'm not talking about the fake ones. I'm talking about the real, true ones that live it, breathe it, and feel that this is their truth.
I want the truth. I'm telling you, I understand with your daughter. You know, it's an intersex situation. I'm not going to go against that. She has to choose. If she feels that way, she feels that way. I'm never going to go against that. I'm just talking about the ones who were born male, who were born female, has a penis, has a vagina, and had XX and XY chromosome. I'm not going to go away from that because that's exactly what it is. If you have a special case in any human body, if you have an extra chromosome or if you have less chromosome, there is something wrong with you. There will be an abnormality. In your case, there was an imbalance of hormonal. It was a hormonal imbalance with her, or however she wanted to choose. And I could totally understand that. Where that she had to choose. She felt that way. There was more of a certain hormone within her. I'm not going to disagree with that. Yes, that happens. I face reality of that. That's part of science. That's part of research. But in reality, as I said, when you're born with a penis or you're born with a vagina, it's XX and XY.
We're not going to talk about it for another 30 minutes. Granny, your last thought, Granny, and we're going to change the subject.
We'll talk about that another day. But you gotta love your people and accept them and show them by example. If you disagree, then be that example to show them how they're supposed to be. Not this hate that this young man used to love to do.
Granny, I don't think it was hate. You know, everybody hates a debate, and everybody has their opinion. You know, we got to stop being so sensitive when people have their own opinions and have their own thoughts and ideas. You know, we're never using logic. We always put our emotions in front of us. We always put up because we think because people feel.
I'm agreeing with you, Kels. Kels, I was agreeing with you. I'm saying there is another approach to do this. You see what I'm saying? He did not choose that. He chose the hate side of it. Instead of saying hate.
You keep saying the word hate. I can't say that. You keep saying that, and it's not hate. You got to respect people's opinion. If I tell you, Granny,
you just saying this kind of.
Granny, I'm not spewing hate on you when I tell you I don't agree with everything that you. with everything that you say. I'm not spewing hate when I disagree with you, and that's the same thing. What are you gonna? Is somebody gonna shoot me because I disagree with you, Granny? That would be unfair.
No, that should never happen. That should never happen. That should never happen.
Exactly. So it's nothing against you.
Like that was way less. I don't know. I don't like that part at all, because them babies without their daddy. That's the part that bothers me the most. Is these children, and I'm trying not to cry because that really bothers me. But the man himself in his debate,
I know you got receipts,
was very harsh, and none of that was Christianity. That was him in his approach.
We can't claim that he's not. I'm not going to claim that he's not a Christian, because that's what he's preached. That's what that was his thing. It wasn't about transphobe. Christian first, and that was it.
Look, man,
I like to see him because I thought he was a great debater. That's all. I thought he was a great debater.
He could be a great debater as long as you believe in what you're saying. If you're just reaching and you're just doing shit.
Well, apparently he wasn't reaching. Somebody reached him. He definitely wasn't reaching.
He's debating God right now.
Don't you believe that white privilege exists? I just want to get your understanding first, and then we could go from there.
Well, let's just, is there anything that you can't do that I can do?
No, we could do the same things if we put our minds to it.
Good. Then there's no white privilege.
Why don't you believe that white privilege exists? I just want to get your understanding first, and then we could go from there.
She came with the wrong answer. I'm like, no.
Well, let's just, is there anything that you can't do that I can do?
Yeah, talk to Donald Trump. Get a pardon.
No, we could do the same things if we put our minds to it.
Good. Then there's no white privilege.
Why don't you?
I don't think he was realistic, bro. I don't think he was a realistic dude. I think he's just reaching, but for the purpose of, which is good. I mean, he kept dialogue open. He wanted people to talk, and he wanted discourse, and he wanted people to, he wanted, I don't know, expand.
Every time he talked, he put the mic down. He would actually he say something. Because he gives everybody the opportunity.
Take a lesson from him.
He gives everybody the opportunity. No, I hear you, brother. I hear you.
Everyone needs to get their point across. I'd be mad at him.
We can't get. I'm just trying to come across with some logic. I'm not trying to get over emotional about anything, because this man is dead. This man is dead. I don't think it's a right for me to say I'm going to call him a racist. He hate black people. You got to listen to if you're not listening to the whole thing, the judgment is going to be wrong. It's going to be wrong. You know what I'm saying? People can feel how they feel all the time. We watch clips all day and we judge our clips.
What's the definition of a racist?
Racism?
No, a racist, not a racism. Who would determine who's a racist? If you say he's not a racist,
people. I always say this.
You say I hate black.
No, this is what I say. I think we as black people, we're not opening up, because every time a white person is about to talk about a black person, they always may think it's negative. When people just go on statistics or whatever the case may be, when we do it, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's not cursing nobody out. He's not hurting nobody. He's just stating some statistics that he have seen and read. So people's opinion. I'm scared to put my opinion up here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared to say anything.
Is he calling for black people?
Because if I'm listen. I say like this, man. If I salute to Charlie Kirk, because if you don't stand for anything, you don't stand for something, you stand for anything.
Hello,
Andrew. Is Andrew? What up, Andrew?
Hey, how y'all doing?
What's up?
Hey, good night.
Yeah. Hey, I just wanted to say I don't really feel like he's a racist. Like, I do think that
he says some racist things.
When you take what he says out of context, it can sound harsh. I don't think it's racist just because I feel like we kind of come to the place in our community where we hold ourselves to like kind of really low standards. And I do think that sometimes he makes you think about it. Like, why are we holding ourselves to this low standard? Like, what reason can't we do great things? Like, there's really nothing I feel like we can't do that anybody else can do. Like, we accept the crime rates. Even when he said that half of the prisoners were black, it was actually 38%. That is still disproportionately
high. Yeah.
Population. For us to be almost 40% of the prison, it's disproportionately high.
And you don't have to be a model citizen to stay out of prison. Like, for the most part, these days they do release people like very often, and they release really serious, you know, they release people who've committed really serious crimes. You can stay out of prison if you want to. I think so. So I think we hold ourselves to low standards. So when we hear other people holding us to the same standard that they hold people in their own community to, we feel slighted. But it's not ridiculous to say that we shouldn't kill each other. Like, I don't think that
Do you believe in
I don't think that's racist.
Do you
That's
believe
a
in
great,
white?
that's a great point. Great point.
Do you think white privilege is a thing, or you think that's just a fallacy?
I'm gonna say not in this situation though.
I feel like I have a very unpopular take on white privilege. Like, people get offended, but to me, a lot of times white privilege just sounds like, oh, they have this and we don't have that. And it's like, if you're always focusing on what other people have, yes, there's always going to be something that they have that you don't have. Like, that doesn't mean you don't have something great too.
But that sounds like a
to
privilege.
me, these days, white privilege is just, it sounds like but why upset? Like, it's starting to just sound like an obsession. Like, y'all are, it's giving with white people. That's like what it sounds like to me. I don't believe in going around comparing what all they have and I don't have. Like, come on. You can do the same thing to the Asian community. They be up in the Louis Vuitton stores buying up everything. I don't compare myself to them. Clearly, they're moving differently. So I just feel like if you look at any group and focus on what they have, you can find that they have things you don't have.
Exactly. So that's privilege.
I just don't think
it's a privilege.
But okay, and if they have a privilege, okay, then what? Do we just cry about it for the rest of our lives?
No,
I don't think it's
get to work. Get to work.
When you say privilege, I believe
just be aware of.
No. Say that again, Andrew.
No, I said is it just something that you think that we need to just always be aware of? Or I just don't feel like even the point. Like, is it just like we should be aware of the privilege? How does that help? Like, how does it help us?
We should always be aware, because if we don't be aware, how are we going to,
I believe if you in certain situations, you should definitely be aware of. You should, if you're working in corporation, more of a white corporation, you definitely be aware. It depends on your environment, which that happen. If you put yourself in a more white environment, you may see it. You may tend to see it. It's a risk that you might.
Yeah. Well, I want to say, like, I think black people could do good in corporate too. Like, you just have to be aware. It's more about the politics. I feel like some people don't do good in corporate because they don't.
No doubt. Not to say that we don't got black people in corporate, but I think if you want, to see an inkling of white supremacy, I think it will be in situations like that. If you place yourself more in a, white. You're not going to see it in a black-owned company. We ain't going to see where.
Go ahead.
For the most part, though, you wanted to ask me a question?
I was going to ask you a question, but I don't want you to lose your train of thought. Go ahead. Ask your question.
No, I was going to say that for the most part, we do segregate ourselves. So it's like,
well, we do
if black people live on one side of the town and then they live there, why obsessed with what they got going on? For the most part, we choose to segregate. That's what the numbers say. Like, it's not anyone forcing us to. When given the chances, black people do tend to live in black communities. So it's like,
of course. I mean, we want to be around our own. Who doesn't want to be around their own? You can't blame any race for wanting to be around their own.
There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, if we're separate and you can't even see what white people are doing, why even worry about what they're doing? If you're not even really living with them anymore.
Andrew, what would Congress look like if we wasn't in a democratic country? How do you think Congress would look? You think it would be black and white, or you think it would be all white Americans?
You said if we weren't a democratic country,
if we wasn't,
or you can vote for if you wanted to.
Exactly. It was
so like a monarch, like it was kings and queens, it would probably be white because it was
Why?
Like how? Well, monarchy is normally based on genetics, so you pass it down generationally. So obviously, white people were the first founders of America. I mean, we know there were people here before Native Americans.
Don't let Granny hear that. Don't let Granny hear that.
Yeah, there were people here before, but if we're talking about what was established as the United States of America, it would be, if it was a monarchy, it would be white, because obviously they were the ones.
I think whites and black came together. I think they came
Are
on
you
both
talking?
together.
You said if it wasn't a democratic. You said if it wasn't democratic. So you mean if it was like queen and king?
Like white people ran the world. Like there was no voting. We couldn't vote for Congress people and senators and elected officials. Like, how do you think you think we would have an advantage? You think this world will be the whole United States? The political scene would just be more.
So somehow white people would get in charge of the whole world. I don't see how they would be in charge of like Africa and stuff. I feel like they would be in charge of their own communities.
Okay, I just asked a question because, like I said, I'm glad it is a.
I mean, of their own communities.
Oh, charge of their own communities. Okay. Well,
I mean, yeah, I would, because if you think about the way America is, local governments, they do kind of run their own communities. That's kind of how it is now.
Yeah.
So a lot of times when people complain about bad schools, and stuff like that, it's actually a reflection of their community, not really of the federal government. So that's how it is now. We're pretty much self-governed if you talk about state and local officials. So I think if it's
that's how it's been. Yeah.
Okay.
That's how it's been.
Yeah.
All right, Andrew.
Yeah. So
we thank you for calling. I didn't swear you were Andrea, but it's always a pleasure hearing your voice. You're from Atlanta, right?
Yes.
We might be going to Atlanta next year. So
you can tell? People can't tell.
I look at your area code. I see your number coming up.
That makes sense.
Andrew, thank you for calling, Andrew.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Appreciate you.
I want the truth.
Yeah, I had a class on what I think they should do is like teach everybody critical race theory. I mean, not young, but when you get older, there should be some sort of class so people can have a more understanding.
When you get older, why wait to get older? You should have that
about
shit.
white supremacy. No, I'm just saying it'd be too a little sensitive for a little 5-year-old. I can't teach a little 5-year-old all that shit right now.
Listen, we got training young baby because YNs are starting at 13 now. Shit.
You know what? You got to catch them right before, like 11 years, 12 years old. You got to catch them right in that time right there.
Got to put it in their brain before they hit them
before they become YNs and don't know shit.
We just booked.
These niggas' brains is empty.
I don't know what happened to my co-host. What happened? What is it? Vincent, are you listening? Are you watching?
I think she might have got a little late there.
I think you need to. I don't know. I said. I don't make you said to me. I think you got a little. You scared her. I think you got a little hate. Like
no, it's not. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you afterwards. This show.
Oh, hey, this is. I got that.
I'll talk to you after.
The show's too good for y'all not to just understand each other and learn to live.
I have no problem. You know what?
We're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about it here. It's not the place.
Yeah.
And we move on. Anyway,
I love talking about topics. As long as it's
you might not. I gotta call Dana. Dana ain't text me. Maybe a phone died. Who knows? I'm not gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm not gonna be honest. We're not gonna talk about that.
I saw her arm go out like this. Click.
I had enough of this nigga.
I want the truth.
She said, I want my piece.
I want the truth.
She got the silent button. She can silent me out.
I can't silent y'all back. I mean, anytime y'all silent y'all take it off.
I don't take it off. No, I leave it.
Oh, that might be her then. The silent y'all. I don't know.
I leave it.
Ben, did your phone die?
You see me moving around, y'all be talking. I'll be like,
you better watch out. Bench is coming to your house with that. She hide that nigga.
She on the rooftop, but slap me out, nigga.
He hide that nigga. He on round 2. He got back on the plane. He said, "I need to make a U-turn. I gotta hit some." I'm in New York. That need.
Going to the Bronx.
You want to hear pew for the show end? I had to play Granny song.
Oh man, please hit me my arm. I want a bionic arm. Give me one of them bionic arms.
I will go out on the show like this. Oh, you there, Cal? Are you Cal?
No. Yo, please. I hope I move once you shoot. Just hit me in the leg by accident.
Put that hard hat on, nigga.
Oh man.
I had in the back. Put that shit on your head.
That space helmet.
I don't care, nigga. Save your life, nigga. Save your life. Yeah, man.
No, Dana didn't come back. I gotta be like, was it something I said?
What's man? You better text her after. And,
she don't like me calling Democrats faggots. My bad. You know, I'm gonna take that back.
You was very angry. I know you scared me. I'm glad I was gay for a minute. I would have been offended. I'd put Donald LeBron on your ass. Oh, shit. You know gays, right? You're not saying nothing about the Jays. Please do not even mention them. You get me kicked off this.
Oh man,
damn, it's crazy. Anyway, but Charlie Kirk, I don't call his name Charlie Kirk, right?
Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, they got a.
Probably gonna have a.
Did you hear about that?
Huh?
Probably gonna have a big memorial for him. So.
Yeah, probably, I'm not gonna be.
Guy, he didn't like black people. Girl, black people asked him stupid questions and he corrected them. It is called freedom of speech. Did you hear about that guy? He didn't like black people. Girl, black people asked him stupid questions and he corrected them. It is called freedom of speech.
Yeah, AI is crazy. That's definitely AI.
He definitely is. Did you see his face every time he spoke to me? Like he loved to talk to black people. I just want to get you fucking wrong. I just want to put you in your place, nigga.
Who, Charlie Kirk?
Yeah, nigga. Hurry up, nigga. Hurry up.
I'm not gonna go with that. No, he spoke to everybody, bro.
Hurry up, nigga, so I can put you in your place.
That nigga spoke to everybody. He spoke to a young lady today. You know, some people. It's not. You know, you usually see they give you the pros and the cons. They never give you the agreeable clips because it'll be boring. Because there's a lot of students that agree with him. They don't give you those clips. They give you the ones that let's tussle there. But for the most part, these students is they're talking, agreeing with the so a lot of them agree with him. His take. A lot of them, sometimes some may throw some water on him, son. So it's what you do. But listen, we in an emotional society, man. We're very emotional. We take things out of hand. I don't think we're logical when we're thinking.
Listen, I hope they find this killer.
I hope so too. I mean, whatever it is, I hope they do, man.
They better find him.
I just,
they better find him. He on the loose.
And no one even knows who did it. Seriously, Kels, the death threats I've been getting after CK.
They better find this dude.
Yeah. I don't know. Why are you getting death threats, Granny? Like,
where you getting death threats? I gotta pull up.
All right. I hear you, Granny. I know. There's never. It's like there'll be no conversation that we can agree on. I understand you don't like the conservative side. You don't like the right. You don't like the red, and that is fine. I don't have no problem with the blue if the blue put in the right person. I didn't have no. Listen, Obama the first 4 years I was cool with. The last 4 years I disagree with. You understand? So there's no disagreement. I like Clinton. I like Bill Clinton. I actually voted for Bill Clinton. I was a young dude. So, I don't like to, it depends. You got a strong candidate and we're gonna rock.
Well, I got this.
Y'all just didn't have any strong candidates. So it's just a continuous daily crying of emotions and this, it didn't happen. It just didn't happen. You guys weren't strong enough at the time. These 3 years gonna pass by. We gonna wait. We gonna wait. Let's see who your next. It ain't gonna be Crockett. It ain't gonna be because she didn't even get. She didn't get hired for congresswoman. So you bet her out. I don't think nobody's mentioning who's your strong Democrat.
Act did more harm than
What are you
good.
talking about, man?
Dismantles a college student's argument on the Civil Rights Act.
Great question. So Merrick Garland recently, the Attorney General of the United States, recently said that North Carolina and Georgia cannot have voter ID laws. So asking somebody to provide identification when they vote, because it's a violation of the Civil Rights Act. Because they say that it disproportionately impacts Black Americans. So the issue with the Civil Rights Act is not just the action of being of racially segregating or of being racially insensitive or to somebody. It is the impact. So if it impacts a certain group, therefore it's also then called illegal under the Civil Rights Act. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So it most certainly wasn't a mistake.
Well, of course it was a mistake. The way it was written, the intent was not. Though.
I thought that was their picture sent me. Why ain't never going to know HBCU? Why never know any Black colleges?
You know, I'm sure he's been there.
I don't never know he never been in no Black college.
We don't know. I'm sure he's been in many schools. I never even heard of the school he was at where he got shot. Where the fuck is that at?
Utah. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Utah College? No. I never seen it. I never seen him. When I watched Spelman,
yeah.
Fucking.
Well, he ain't get there yet.
He ain't gonna get there.
I think he has already. He went down to the South and he has gone to a couple of schools. But I'll check it out myself.
Nigga never in the Bronx talking that shit.
Nigga, that nigga got no time for the Bronx. Nigga like me. This nigga is like.
Acts shall not come in. That should obviously be illegal. But if it says that, hey, at Walgreens, Black customers are stopped more for shoplifting than white customers, then they have come into stores, by the way, and big settlements have been paid because it's a violation of the Civil Rights Act, even though it turns out that the Black shoplifters were like actually shoplifting more on average than white shoplifters. So disparate impact is very, very dangerous.
Okay.
And that's where the Civil Rights Act allowed us to go. Blacks shall not come in. That should obviously be illegal. But if it says that, hey, at Walgreens, Black customers are stopped more for shoplifting than white customers, then they have come into stores, by the way, and big settlements have been paid because it's a violation of the Civil Rights Act, even though it turns out that the Black shoplifters were like actually shoplifting more on average.
Everything is semantics, man. You gotta listen to what he say.
Everything is semantics. That's basically what this boils down to. There'll be no point in everyone would get all worked up. I don't know. I think this is gonna be it's gonna run this new. It's gonna run this. It's gonna course. I think next week we hopefully be find a killer. I don't think we'll end this information. This. I don't think this won't be over until we find a killer. To be honest with you, I don't think this will not a topic until someone's found or apprehended. I
understand, Granny.
He won't. It's too much work. If he goes to HBCU, he'll get cooked. And it ain't because he has facts or he has.
I don't even think it'll be a problem. He's just a debater. Why should he be scared to go to an HBCU when he just debates? Why? Why?
He don't got the energy we got. We got energy.
Why? Why? I don't think he was never scared of that. He's never scared, and he's talked to a lot of Black people. He's talked to a lot of Black people, and that's not his role. That's not when you put him in a role that he's not in. He's a debater. You acting like he's running for some sort of Congress or something. He's a debater, so debate him. Yeah, that's it. But you can't be mad at nobody's opinion because you got your own. You understand? It makes no sense how people get so. I don't know, man. It's just I don't know. Maybe my thought is different, man. I don't know.
People got stupid opinions. That's why we debate, because some people
opinions. And that's all it is. And nobody should get shot for that shit, man.
Nobody should get shot for that.
Nobody has to agree with him.
Nobody said he should.
Nobody has to agree with shit he says. You understand? But still, he's still a debater, and that's what it's all about. When you go to court, it's the same shit. You're fighting, you're debating.
We're not asking nobody to do that. I ain't never asked this nigga to talk like this. I don't even know why he even talking about Black issues. Why do Black people speak on Black people? I don't know why. And Black people, we don't speak on white people. That's one thing we Black. You ever seen a Black person say, you know what white people should be doing? They should be learning how to get along, because we don't do that. We don't do that.
But he wasn't doing it. He wasn't doing it.
I was talking about it was debating about Black fathers already in the home. Why?
He gave to statistics about why it's not just coming out his mouth. He's basing it on numbers.
Good. But what's your purpose of basing it on? What's the point? Because he's talking about it, right? For what reason?
Oh, right. So here we go. He has great talking points when it comes to that. It's not like he's just talking out his ass. No, he's just talking about. Let me tell you a point that he makes. He's saying, okay, food stamps and the money that the single ladies get, that should be incentivized to try to get the father more into, instead of just giving it to single mothers, help the father as well to help the child. That's how he looks at it. You understand? But all we do, it's not. Are we going to close our eyes to the truth? Look at nowadays, man. Look at today, bro. Look at us, man. Look at us, Glam. Like, is it a lie? Is it a lie?
Was what a lie?
Us? Are we a lie? And you think that it shit any better?
It ain't better.
Right.
It ain't great.
So where the lie at? I'm ashamed of that shit, bro. That we can't get better, bro. And we got people talking about this.
Whose fault is that?
Bro, some of it is our fault, bro. We gotta take accountability for some of the shit that we do. I can't go around blaming people all the time. You can't. You can't.
So what accountability we got?
We all get grown and we all gotta take accountability, man. You know, shit may not go your way, but we all gotta take accountability.
I agree.
I can't go around blaming people, bro. Can't.
Well, it depends. Everything is situational.
Blaming people? I'm not blaming. I can't, because that means I can't get off the ground. I can't pull up my bootstrap. That's what that means. What that mean? I'm going around blaming people. I can't do nothing for myself. Nah, man. I gotta try. We gotta try to do something, man. And I'm not saying it's the situation is always like that. You know, sometimes we do need help. You know, sometimes we do need a hand. You know, but some of us we're able to do certain things, man.
So let me ask you, and on this, so then should we not ask the government for help?
No.
And you just said
ask the government for help for when you need it. For when you need it. Don't take advantage of help. The worst thing is taking advantage of help, man. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Don't take advantage of it. That's where the part comes out. Like, we take advantage of shit, bro.
We do take advantage of shit. So I don't. Maybe, like I said, maybe we should.
You know, we need the services.
Why we are the way we are, and we should figure it out and not use the government for handouts.
Right. I guess no, but you do need them. You would need help. There's people in certain situations. I can see somebody who has a kid and wants to go to school and things like that. Now, if you're doing something positive like that, you know, you want to go back and educate yourself or whatever, go to training, find a new job, and the government is going to help you. Go ahead and do that, because there's something positive going to come out of that. They're giving you your food stamps while you go to school, or that little extra money, or they paying your rent, or whatever the case may be. That's positive. Yes, some people are going to need that. But some people, as we say, some people with 9 kids just chilling at home, ain't doing nothing.
They're not blaming nobody. Those people they're just living off the government.
Oh, but the dependents, right? So I'm talking about the dependency. They're there to help. People take advantage to help.
Yeah,
people take advantage of help. Sometimes we don't want to take accountability to ourselves. You know what I mean?
Let's play this last video. Hold on a second. Last video. When we close up. See, that's the thing. Why you got to say black youth? Like, why is he pitching it? Why is he focusing this? But he's talking to black person, so maybe not.
So yeah. You looking for something?
Don't lie there.
Say that. There you got one more.
Listen, no lie, suck. Nigga, shit. I'm speechless. Like no lie, took in there. I just don't like the messenger. I would love the messenger to be different, but I guess it doesn't matter. Like I said, we all look at Jesus as white, so and we all follow his lead. So at the end of the day, I just don't think he's qualified. But then again, he's making some sense. You know what I mean? Why did not incentivize couples that want to stay together and raise a black family, but when the father leaves or acts like he leaves, he gets they get all the assistance they need. So you know, I mean, it is what it is. But you know, that's you know. I don't know. That's
I mean,
there's other people that saying this with platforms, but he's like he's being put in.
He's just more out there. You know what I mean? So
I don't know. He's on a. He has a machine that's going to make him the talking points for black people. So I know. I guess we got it.
He spoke at Trump rally. A lot of stuff, man. You know what I mean? And for him not, you know, and people knock. Okay, the dude was knocking him because he ain't have a degree or whatever. Listen, I pretty much just got my degrees. Doesn't mean I wasn't smart before I got them. Yeah, man.
Black families are the answer. No, families are the answer. It ain't about black family, just families in
general. It is just family in general. Just family in general.
Black, white, Mexican, white, black,
exactly.
Father, strong father figure and a strong mother in the house.
Bro, I don't get. I told you this maybe a couple of weeks ago, man. I don't care what situation I was in, bro. My kids were important to me. I don't know if any other black fathers or fathers felt that way, but one thing you ain't gonna do is not let me see my children. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta fight for that.
Yeah. You know? Stand up for yours. We're gonna lean on black fathers. How about that for the rest of that's gonna be the rest of our year mission. We're gonna lean on black fathers. Don't come on my show if you're not taking care of your kids. First thing you come up, if you're black, I'm gonna ask you, are you taking care of your kids? If you say no, I'm hanging up on you. I don't wasting my time.
Yeah,
when I say taking care of your kids, I don't mean it don't have to be monetarily. Are you taking care of your kids? Are you raising your kids? Are you showing your kids the right way to live, the path that he should be walking on?
Exactly. Be around. Let them see you. You know, things like that. You know, the simple stuff. Yeah, don't worry about mother. Don't worry about the mother. Sometimes you gotta listen. I ain't 100%. I ain't 100%. But you know, I had kids with you. You know, can I take them to the park? You know, this is something that you shouldn't even have to beg for. This is something that they can come together and be like, yeah, listen, we got to do what's best for these kids, man.
Yo, they got the shooter running.
It's so hard. So, you know, some of the ladies, they just go in so hard sometimes, you know. I'm gonna get, you know, child support and blah, blah, but that has nothing to do with anything. You know, they'll dangle that child support around, you know, in front of the father's head, like, wait, this means I can't see my kids? Or,
I think they should make a rule like if you have I don't care who color you are, you have a baby, you get child support on the first kid, and you have a second kid, and that nigga leaves again, then you ain't getting it again. That's it. You want to get it for one child. We can't keep doing this. You didn't learn the first time that you fucked with a fuck nigga. I'm just saying, unless it's a circumstances where he's dead or you know just he's disabled, but you know we got to limit the you know we got to make requirements for how you gonna get this. We can't just make every single mother get check after check after check. It's not gonna work like that.
Yeah, you know I think you know. Being divorced, I think it's an emotional thing, less than a lot, you know, logical thinking of things, you know, because all the hurt comes afterwards. All the real hurt comes afterwards. So yeah,
we bringing too many kids in this world with no sense of direction. Like that's what it is.
Man, but I'm happy, man. I'm glad. You know my kids is grown now, so. And they went the right direction. I have no complaints. I wasn't perfect, but I got no complaints, man, when it comes to my kids. None of that.
Yeah. Choose your mate wisely. That's the moral.
That's a big thing. That's a big thing too. Yeah, definitely.
So what?
I said that's a big thing too. Definitely, I agree with you. Choose your mate. Choose your mate, man, wisely. Man.
Choose your mate wisely. Choose your mate wisely. Choose your pocket.
Yes, Andrea. Marry the woman you mate with. Yeah, why not? Yeah, you have multiple baby mamas. It's like an automatic broken home.
Well, man, ladies, close your legs. You open your legs, and nigga ain't got a ring on your fingers. It goes both ways. You know, you fucking me, or you marry me first. Or you gonna fuck me? You want to lock in first before you gonna get this pussy. That's how I give it up, ladies. If y'all close y'all legs, this world would be a crazy. Just imagine if women did not give sex unless they got married. Imagine they didn't.
They got that.
Put a ring on my finger. Imagine this world
would be a different world for sure.
Yeah, a crazy different world. The world, man. Listen, men would start. It would be so crazy. It'd probably be the play. What's it called when the purge out this motherfucker? It was like crazy. Close them legs. Close them legs. Close them legs and find a leader. Find a king. You know a king when you see it. You know what I mean? If he is willing to wait, then he's the one for you. If you're not willing to wait, then he's the one.
You know, Granny, you ain't choose. You ain't. You know. I have to say choose wrong. You know. You know, because you got miracles out of it. You got some babies.
We live and learn. We live and learn. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like
wasn't compatible at the time.
Yeah.
We wasn't compatible.
You gotta find Granny a man. I promised I was gonna find Granny a man. I'm sorry, Granny. I've been lacking.
Granny need a man like Trump just to sell her down. You know?
Granny, I'm gonna get you a man. Don't worry about it, Granny. I'm working on that. Get you some nigga. I'm getting a nigga with benefits.
Yeah.
With a pension. You know what I mean? Pension and a penis. The two P's you need. Pension and penis. You got a penis?
No, 3 P's: pension, penis, and patience. You're gonna need that patience.
Pension, penis, patience, or you're gonna have a problem. Partner. Shit. Speaking of patience, hit me up, please. I love you. I don't know where you at, Kel. You better apologize, bitch. I don't know why she left. I think her phone died. I don't know. I don't see bitches no more. I have no control. Scale 4.
Hey, blame me.
That's not no fault. Did we come here with truth? We all family. We all love. We supposed to be shooting a video next Saturday. I'm trying to get the camera man to co-sign it. I'll get an answer tomorrow. But the video for the intro should be shot next week. Hopefully Vince is there. Hopefully she's there next week. It is what it is. What's tomorrow looking like? Friday. I got some things to do.
I think I might be going out tomorrow. I'll let you know.
No, let me know. If you're not going out, we could do maybe Friday foolery. That's the reason last time. But do you really think a man like Uncle Phil would tolerate Charlie Kirk disrespecting the black community? Uncle Phil, like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Uncle Phil? Funny? Is that a joke?
I don't even know what that means.
Uncle Phil is not a fictional character.
Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
You mean James Avery or Uncle Phil? Like the play that plays him, or the actual Uncle Phil?
What is that? Yeah, from
I don't know.
Yeah, he meant from.
I think Uncle Phil would a who we told we to do Charlie Kirk out like he did.
That but he wouldn't be in that conversation because he was married. He'd be minding his business. Uncle Phil be like, I'm good over here. Like I got my wife, I got my children, I got I'm doing everything. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Uncle Phil ain't saying much.
Judge, he was a judge too. He would have convicted.
He gonna be like, well, and judge have to be, they got to be logical. They gotta see reality. So he gonna be like, you know what? There's a little disparity going on. Yeah.
West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground. He wouldn't put up with that. Yeah, he wouldn't put it there.
So no, definitely.
Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. Yo, the shooter. I'm watching footage of the shooter getting away. That nigga jumped off a building. That nigga was like a cat. Like,
no. Yeah, I was watching a video. One of the college kids said it. They looked up and said, "Yo, is that somebody on the roof?"
That happened when what's the name got shot? When Trump got shot, somebody said.
Then turned away. You see the video? There's somebody on the roof. They said in the video. I'm like,
somebody. I'm gonna keep my head turned.
I'm like, if you questioned it, you should just go over to the police and be like, I think I saw somebody in the roof.
Only white people. Black people won't do that. Black people. That's
white people be like, oh shit, somebody in the roof. Yo. Making noise and shit.
The nigga on the roof.
The nigga on the roof, man.
This nigga get away.
He start making a commotion. Yo, there's a motherfucker on the roof.
This nigga running and someone right next to him. They don't even know it.
I know. Oh man.
That nigga got at it like Spider-Man.
That's crazy. They're like, what's going on? What you got that gun there for, huh, buddy? What's going on with you?
They gotta catch him alive so they can get some answers, because they gotta find if he kill himself, it's gonna be still answers that's unsolved. They need to catch him alive. I'd be like, listen, I'll turn myself in if I get mutiny. Like if I don't.
They said a college age kid. It says a college kid, bro.
Nigga said, fuck college, nigga. I'm gonna kill.
Look like a young guy, so yeah.
Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Rest in peace, anybody that's assassinated.
Charlie Kirk, man, that's crazy.
No more Charlie Kirk talk. That is it. Unless they found that person that did it, because Charlie Kirk can't get no 3 days.
Find some connection, right?
But we appreciate the dialogue, you know.
I was waiting for them to say, Charlie Kirk was on Epstein Island. I was like, goddamn, you know what? It
was on Epstein Island.
This is crazy. Shut up, Glenn. Shut up. With you right now, bro.
Huh? Did Richard say he was on the island?
No.
No. He said the murder was on the island. The murder was saying, you trying to get your files out? Hold on, let me get on this roof, nigga.
She did say he was for opening up the Epstein files.
Okay. Fuck these files, man. Let the files close, man. The files over, man. We gonna get something out of the files. Like at this point in time, we got to do something there. We got to talk about bigger and better things. This nigga Files is they acting like this nigga Files is a Jay-Z album and shit. And we need to fucking get the only one to cop the shit. Nigga, I need to hit the bars, and I need somebody to get open Jay-Z album, man.
I think people might, if the files come out, so I think people might be disappointed.
Nothing in there.
I mean, just a few people in there, but just the names that they ain't want, that's not there. You know what I mean? I think
it's all dead. You can't do no with this.
People are like, what? This is it? This is some bullshit, nigga. You mean
they got Hulk Hogan in here?
I gotta see it. No, God bless his dead. Everybody's in there. Every white celebrity. Oh man.
Yeah, you was we gonna wrap up the show, man. I'll be back tomorrow. No, tomorrow. It might be back tomorrow. If not, we'll be back Tuesday. Okay. I was here all night with y'all. I love y'all. I'm more my shoulder hurt. I gotta go to the doctor tomorrow, so see what's wrong with me.
What's going on the shoulder? The shoulder, the top of the shoulder, the back?
The top. I think I got a pinched nerve or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So I gotta go get a doctor, get some heat on it or something like
Check
that.
that out, bro. Check that out.
I don't match.
We getting up there. We getting pains that we don't even know we got, brother.
Yeah, we definitely
just wake up like that.
Please share the live and like the page, man, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Please, it's very important for the algorithm. All right, I know we can do good things, but we need the energy and we need y'all to help us pursue this mission that we on. Please like the page and please just share it with a couple of people, man. Even if you share it with one person, just let them know that we got a good show and you should join us and be a part of the conversation. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't cost to do any of these things I'm asking you to do, and it's very important. I want to be here wasting my time. I need to make a couple of dollars now. I ain't actually for that StreamYard money. I've been paying it on my own. Not actually StreamYard money. But anyway, we got love for everybody, man. Thanks for joining the Truth Be Told podcast, and hopefully we see you in a couple of days. And maybe tomorrow. We'll see what happens.
All right.
Yo, Scal, stay behind. Don't go.